And so off the tip, it's New York. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. New York with the ball. And here is Thomas. Right side, Bryant. They get it again. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Bryant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bryant's got 5 now.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Levine can't hit. Bryant drives in, and Bryant slams it in.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
Kevin, that's how you get your teammates fired up.
So it's Chicago now, following the score by New York. On the wing, Levine, defended by Bryant. Here's Carter, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you look at Wendell Carter Jr., the center out of Duke. Fantastic blend of size and mobility. A lot to like about what he can do.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Carter. And with Wendell Carter Jr., we saw flashes of his potential last season.
Easy to see why he was a snap pick at 7 for the Bulls back in 2018. As he gets more comfortable in his role and his teammates lean on him, he could be a force.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Drexler. Tries again. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Levine against Kobe. Outside, Porter. Here's White. Off target from outside. And so Bryant will bring it up for New York. And finish off by Bryant.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Here's White. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. They recover it, and he gets it back. Carter finds White. The putback, Bryant with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So for the Bulls, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Young. That's in there. Carter with the assist. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. From deep, Thomas. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. It's a 13-point game. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Down against Thomas. 4 on the clock. That one, no good. Nice D from Nowitzki. Here's Kobe. And that one is good. Kobe's got 14 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Levine wide open. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kobe, that's for 2. New York, no good that time either.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Back to Porter. From 18 feet away, drained for 2 points.
And you got to honor that mid-range J from Porter. Over time, he has really improved that shot.
For 3, Kobe, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 17.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the dunk by Drexler.
Boy, he's so crafty, Isaiah Thomas, and really unselfish. A pass-first point guard who knows exactly when one of his guys is open and how to get it to him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. New York ahead, leading by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New York.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. Garnett out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Drexler. And it's Kobe in at the 2 guard. Valentine wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Thomas kicks to Bryant. From deep. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird if you like. Fantastic stretch 4, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him, just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Valentine passes to Dunn. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Howard's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Iguodala comes in for Clyde Drexler. Jason Kidd's checked in for Kobe. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Whitey's checked in for Chicago. And no good. And New York the other way now. For 3, Kidd. Setoransky grabs the miss. Chicago trails by 11. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Kidd kicks to Fultz. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Fultz has got himself on the board with 3 there. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 14. Pass to Markkanen. Back to White. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Kidd. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Hutchison. And the Bulls with another miss. New York leading by 16. Passes it to Fultz. Puts up a three. Got a piece of it. Valentine with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Three-pointer, Markkanen, but they recover it. White drives in. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Fultz. No good on the three. Chicago trails by 16. Valentine passes to White. 1:25 left here in the second. To the paint, Hutchison. No good, unable to end this run.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Fultz. A three-pointer, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
White drives in. Good defense by Kidd.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
The pass to Fultz. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Inside. And the basket by Hutchison.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Iguodala dishes to Garnett. Down low. Howard kicks to Kidd. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago trails by 14. Valentine with it. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Garnett. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Garnett's got his first 2 points.
Kevin, for a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And so it's New York with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game is a lot. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. New York leading by 16. Three-pointer, Wade. A three-pointer is right on target. Wade's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New York. Levine deciding where to go with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless, creating contact for the potential +1.
And the Bulls making a change here. Young's checked in. Chicago shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Well, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Chicago trails by 19. For the three. And the Bulls with another miss. Drexler drives in and finished off by Drexler.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
White the pass to Carter. He gets that one. Carter's got his third basket of the night.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Drexler. Fires for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in.
Timeout. And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
New York calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And New York making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Dunn's checked in. And the basket by Wade.
And the awareness from Lynn, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
On the wing, Levine. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Dunn, wide open, he fires. They grab their own miss.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Here's Lynn. Second chance shot. In deep, Drexler drops it in. Drexler's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Dunn. And he lays it straight in.
And once again, Chris Dunn showing off his all-around game. Not just an incredible shooter, but an excellent finisher at the rim as well.
Here's Wade. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. That's good from Wade on the assist by Lynn. Lynn's got his third assist on the night. Dunn against Lynn. And he comes up with the deuce. Dunn's got 7.
Dunn so good with the floater. He puts just the right amount of touch and arc on these shots.
Lynn the pass to Drexler. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Carter dishes to Porter. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
New York calls timeout. A different look for New York. Garnett comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Thomas subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Chicago also making some changes. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Carter, and it's Valentine in for Porter. Out to Wade. Wade double team. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Levine. And that one drops. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the most important thing after that is that if you require it, just go ahead and switch it on. I do settings and things all the time. You guys know I do this all the time. But just to show you guys, everything's on the up and up. Okay, here. Don't forget to go into here.
You know what you get there, Levine strong enough now to take on contact, able to complete the play.
New York calls timeout. Well, so many people were worried about Chris Dunn's offense after his rookie year, but you know what, Greg? He's turned it around.
And gone from struggling to hit 40% of his shots to shooting better from the floor. Still a strong defender, and he's making people forget that his offense was ever a question mark.
And New York making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And it's Young at the elbow. Excellent D there from Garnett.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. but that's how you win games.
And it's Kobe missing. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Bulls. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. "12 seconds left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, that shot is off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. New York ahead, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Kobe. Markel folds out there with Thomas. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Garnett in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Satoransky, guarded by Fultz. White looking around. Pass to Hutchison. Over Nowitzki. And another shot. And it's Carter missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Passes it to Hutchison. Outside, White. From deep. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. A different look for New York. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Garnett. And it's Iguodala in for Fultz. Chicago also making some changes. Felicio's checked in for Carter. Luke Cornett comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Ryan Arcidiacono in for White.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the pass to Felicio. To the inside, Hutchison. Pass to Cornett. Over Nowitzki. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And he makes the first. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for New York. That one is no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Satoransky, the pass to Hutchison. Pass to Arcidiacono. Here's Hutchison. It's rebounded by New York. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
First one falls for him. Brown is checked in for Thomas. Good on both. Here's New York. They're on a 14-3 run. And here's Kobe from the arc, drills the three-pointer. Bryant's got 36.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is.
Oh, that was terrific.
Man, my goodness.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Tipped away. Here's Felicio. He's guarded by Howard. Oh, and here we go with Kobe with nobody back. And Bryant slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Satoransky. Here's Felicio. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for New York. Drexler comes in for Andre Iguodala. And the Bulls making a change also. Valentine's checked in. 1:20 left to play in the final quarter. Good on the triple.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. The three, trying to get open is Nowitzki. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Brown.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
First free throw is good. And New York making a change here. Thomas is checked. In. And so he makes both from the line. New York calls timeout.
Timeout. Start it.
Kobe's checked in for New York. And 1:01 left in the game. Stolen by Satoransky. In transition, here come the Bulls. It's rebounded by New York.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
D. Brown. That's his second person. At the line.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Brown. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. From the arc, drains the three-pointer. Kobe's got 50 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Valentine and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Drexler. Gets it to fall.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin